Hi guys, in today's e-learning sessions, we are going to talk about how to create one-page strategic resume. Before starting the session, I would like to tell you that what is the relevance of creating one-page resume. Do you know that recruiter has an attention span of only 8 seconds? And with your lengthy resume, you've got a fair amount of chance of rejection. So the only way to overcome this is to create a short and concise resume. Not only recruiters, if we have an application tracking system in the companies, then also the short resumes got a better chance of selection. So in my today's video, I'll show you how to create one-page resume that will not only help you to stand better, but eventually help you in landing up in your dream job. So let's begin. So this is a sample resume of Ashish Bhatt, a UI designer. He has made a resume in 4 pages. We'll see that how we can create it in just 1 page. So for that, first of all, we'll be creating altogether a new resume and take this as an reference so that you don't miss out on any important point. You can just have a glance at his current resume, what he has mentioned. It's pretty lengthy. I mean, nobody will have time to look at all these things. So let me just start creating a new resume. For that, I'll have to create another doc and I'll save it by name of Ashish. Since it's already saved as UX designer, let's call it as UI designer for time being. That's what was heading on the resume as well. So this is saved. So we do have his reference resume here, Ashish Bhatt, UI designer. So what we'll do is we will be copy pasting these details, important details from his existing resumes. So first of all, I'll take this thing, first basic details, and then I'll be going about creating other details. So guys, first thing in your resume is your font size and font style and the color. So he has made his resume very haphazardly. If you can see his original resume, he has used a lot of fonts. It's not stable. So you should have 1/4 across your resume, and even the style should be almost the same. See the heading; it's looking very clumsy. So normally we should have have a professional style. So most accepted professional style nowadays is Calibri. Earlier it used to be Times New Roman. Now it's Calibri is an international standard. So you can make it in Calibri, or if you feel Times New Roman, then that is also acceptable. And we'll keep it as 10. 10 will look fine, because once the printout comes and even if you send it, it will be pretty much visible. And the color which I would suggest you to keep would be navy blue, because that looks more professional and better. And nowadays it's like quite in, most of the people are using this color. So we can make his name in a little higher font so that it's highlighted. So you should know a little bit about how to play with Word document. The software knowledge is very much important. So I'll start creating this resume. Make it here. I'll take this email ID from his existing resume. Mention it at the same place. See, this is also font is really big. and it is in different style. So we'll make it calligraphy. I know everything on the same line, so we're just pushing it on the top. So here we go. We got all these basic details on the one line only. Now we'll move to the next step. Let me take the other details on resume. Let me just check it. What we can see from his resume is that this guy is a UI designer, and he has worked on a couple of technologies, but he has just highlighted it, not showed whether it's worked or not. So better to keep it, relevant to what exactly his experience is. So, first of all, you need to see the complete detail of his resume. Let's go to his work experience. This guy has got 6 months experience in web designing from UG Software Technologies. So, what recruiters are interested in is finding out what kind of experience he got. So, what I'll do is I'll take down his experience, and after that I'll need his academics and his the links that he has given, right? Because that's the most relevant part of the resume. So you should have you should know what kind of things are important for you to fetch the job you want. Of course, experience plays a major role along the keywords. So first thing I'm going to do is I'll just take down his experience and I'll keep it here. So it is coming in this form. How I want it, I just want to create a tabular kind of resume because it will, save a lot of space. So what I'll do is I'll insert a table. So what we need is, since we need a one-page resume, 2 columns will be enough for us. And we don't need any rows, so let it be a 1 row. Okay. So I'll be fixing his experience here. Okay. Alright, here we go. One more thing what you can do is you can just add an horizontal line here so that it looks little neater, right? It looks better. So now what we got is experience, right? So what we can do is see the way he is mentioned is not correct. I mean, 6 month experience in web designing from UG Software Technologies, 22nd August 2011 to 17th February, and he has mentioned the address also. So it's not required. If your company is good, the company will be having a website, and recruiters can figure out, right? So what you can write is web designing, 6 month experience in web designing. So instead of that, you can mention as web designer. UG Technologies. August 11 17th Feb 12. See, the short form are fairly acceptable. Everybody understand. Basic idea is to give them the information what exactly you've been doing. So see, it has saved a lot of space, and you don't have to mention 6 months here and there. This can be easily calculated. So again, he in his previous experience is mentioning 1 year experience in web designing for Acne, Graphite, complete address is giving. It's looking very bad, I mean, it's very unprofessional. So again, he could write web designer. Maybe his designation might be different, but since he's mentioning about the role, we can keep it like that only. Okay, yeah. My graphic is good enough, private limited companies understood. So again, we'll just, trim the date and just save more space. Again, he is written like this 2-year, 8-month experience in UX. So he cannot just like, I don't know why he's mentioned like years and all UX designer. So maybe he doesn't know how to do it. That's fair enough. I mean, not everybody knows it, but now that you know, it's good for you. So this is his current employment. See, the order that this person is following is also not correct, right? I mean, the right way is you should keep your current experience on the top. So this should come on the top. See how much space is saved. He has mentioned all this, because of this too much of space, he has taken 4 pages to mention about all these things. And his chances of rejection are quite high because of his lengthy resume. Now, hoping that this resume will definitely help him. In fact, this person is known to me. He was able to, I helped him with creating with this kind of resume, and he was able to find out the job that he wanted easily. So this is this is the right way. You should always start with your current employer, and then you should go down. And no need of mentioning about experience and all that is cliched. So what we can do is, whatever is highlighted on the top, we can just mention. Maybe we can add here. Let me see what is written in his resume. Has he mentioned about his roles and responsibilities? Because in your experience, you should mention what exactly you've been doing. He has mentioned about a job profile. 3.10 years of experience in design and development of web-based application, static to dynamic, driven and e-commerce solution site. All that is mentioned here. So what I can see that if I was talking about the keywords, see CSS, HTML is the major keyword, because in web designer, UI, UX, these are the things which are always required. And if a recruiter is searching for such professional, they will also search for that only. So we should not miss out on this. At the same time, he's mentioned Photoshop, HTML5, CSS3. So it's good to add this also, because sometimes a certain version of some kind of applications are required. And since he has mentioned Photoshop, even if he has knowledge, it's not bad to mention. Responsive design, Bootstrap, semantic media query, Android app, UI usability, HTML4, accessibility graphics. So all these things we can always add in his resume too. Let's see how we can do it in a better way. Right? The experience we can't anyways ignore. So I don't want to miss out on anything. I'll just again copy. This is summary. We have now we earlier took work experience. If we actually have taken out this portion, so it got completely deleted. So I'll copy this time and put in his new resume. So let me put it here. Then I need to check the font that he has used. Let me put Control A. this portion only, and I'll shift to experience and convert it into category. That is good enough. So, no need to mention 3.10 years experience because we have already displayed this stack of experience. So it can be written like working on. We need to change the content of the resume. Working on dynamically driven and e-commerce solution sites. Experience in designing iPhone application. Experience in designing. Instead of experience, you can write hands-on iPhone application, because see, the idea is a recruiter is going to search. So you don't have to write too much voluminous words. You can always write shorter and smarter words. Hands-on iPhone application. So here, this is another keyword: Android application, Windows application, BlackBerry application, right? Let's make it a bulleted one. Better bullets. Yeah, this is better. Dynamically driven e-commerce. See, dynamically driven, what is it? I mean, this is not required. Working on e-commerce solution sites. E-commerce solution sites, that's fine. E-commerce. Working on e-commerce websites is better, even better, because that will be keyword also will get, and this it will crunch the space also. Hands-on iPhone application is fine. Right? So experience in conceptualizing, execution and managing project for raising creative standard, designing, creating high quality front end website, including new web interface, internet related graphics and layouts. I just delete the upper one, because conceptualizing, executing, managing will cover all. So better to start with managing only, at least it will save our one line. The idea is to give the message to the recruiter what you've been doing. You can do it in a shorter way as well, shorter sentences also. Managing projects for raising creative standards. Managing projects, designing and creating high quality front end. Managing projects. You can always write like managing projects and front end websites. And front-end websites. Example, you can write like new example will be better. New web different graphical layouts. Right website. This is entire experience, we can just make it a little precise. So these things, these words here that is mentioned about the version of Mozilla, its OS. So this is also a good keyword. So we cannot miss on this. So what I'll do is I'll be adding, once I just make it a little formatted, I'll be adding the keywords that he has mentioned also. He has not mentioned in which company he was doing what. Right? So we can, assuming that he has got same experience in all these, we can always club it and populate it in his different companies, right? That will look better. Try to have maximum in the current and accordingly, lesser in the previous one, because recruiters are more interested in your, recent experiences. So here we go. Again, I would like to change the color here to navy blue. We're almost done actually, right? But you can always, highlight this experience, right? So we got his experience here, right? So now what we need to do is ensure that his keywords are not missed. So let me go back to his original resume. So whatever he has mentioned here, I'll just copy in his new resume. Let me paste it and then I'll delete it. First of all, I need to reduce the font. And the style I need to change as well. Okay, so the color. So he's mentioned about Photoshop HTML5 CSS3. HTML5 is already mentioned, right? So we can always add CSS3 here, because anyways if somebody going to search HTML, they are going to get from here. And CSS is also there. Responsive design bootstrap, as he mentioned here. He has not mentioned, right? So he is mentioning about responsive design. So maybe we can add somewhere there. So what you can do is just cut copy here so that you get all the keywords. Photoshop design images. Responsible design bootstrap semantic media query Android create usability HTML. Now we got all his keywords, right? Now we are left with his education. So we can write academics just to bifurcate experience and other things, and the links that he has mentioned, right? So for the links, I would say portfolio, because that looks much better. This sounds much better, right? So let me copy paste from this current perspective. Academics. First, I'm taking his links, because that came first, right? This is not which one we will put academics or only kind. So we can add all these in this portfolio because it looks like he has worked on all these sites. It seems to be his project. make it as word portfolio. That would be more relevant. We captured the So I'm seeing that if any keyword is mentioned, I think he's already mentioned this Mozilla Safari in his experience also. Summary, right? So no need of putting it again. Even these are repetitive. He's just explaining about it. So somebody who is interested can click on the link and see it. And if they really want to know more, they can just ask him. That's the whole purpose of sharing the link, right? You can just go to the project work is done. So, welcome is education. Did I miss anything from his resume? He has mentioned the personal information. So nowadays, personal information nobody asks for, so we can just ignore it, right? So, see, we got his one-page resume. This is just a one page. Just try to shrink it further because it's coming in 2 pages. See, whatever is like not relevant, I'm just taking it out because there's no use of keeping it. If we added a keyword, so here the length is increased. Just try to see if there's any repetitive thing that we can just remember. Or other thing what we can do is the last experience of this we can just move. See it has, if you can see down, this down page 1 of 1. So I can move it here as well. So because we have some space down. So instead of keeping it at the top, I just keep it down. Because see, don't do it nice because somebody will see, they will first see the cat of X and that's looking a little weird there. Put it on the top, the last experience. At least here they can see, this experience, this is experience, it makes sense. Right? It's coming still on the first page. So we can keep a balance here. This space that's this is still coming in the first page. We got it in one page. Oh, see the difference. I mean, from 4 page to 1 page, I'm not missing out on anything. Can there be anything better? So where we go with this 1 page resume. So this is what you should do. I mean, if you are having first of all, the first step in landing up in your dream job is to get a one-page resume. And if you want to know further about what you can do to land up in your dream job, I would suggest you to go to this book, which people have told me that they have landed in their jobs by going to this book. This is a brief summary of the book. I'll be sharing this link in the description as well. So this ebook was launched by me last year. So you can go through it, and this is brief summary. You can also, if you're going to Kindle, you can read it for free and do share your reviews here. Thanks for watching my video, and if you want to stay updated with the upcoming video, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to get the notification and updates on the same. Thank you so much.